Everything you need to know about the metaverse. It is right to assume that you must have heard all about the word metaverse. So what exactly is the metaverse? What's so special about it? Let's dive into the video to know all about it. And for more updates on Meta World, subscribe to the Meta Orbit now. Here we begin. I know it all sounds exhilarating, but what precisely is the metaverse? Well, here are a few pieces of information that will be very beneficial for you all. If you are guessing that the metaverse sounds like something out of a sci-fi, you are not far off. The metaverse was originally designed by Neal Stephenson in his 1992 science fiction book Snow Crash. These days, still, the metaverse has taken on a modern significance. It's best considered an immersive virtual world or a system of three-dimensional virtual realms. So more accurately, we can say that a metaverse is an area where the actual world joins the virtual. In other words, it's both artificial and somewhere users can interact in real time. It frequently makes use of different aspects like virtual reality and augmented reality. If the metaverse sounds widespread, that's because it is. It's an enormous term that pertains to a vast span of things like the internet. And that's precisely why it's so exciting. Here in the metaverse, the potential is tremendous. On a side note, Meta, the new corporation name for Facebook, Instagram, and so on, has its metaverse, also called Horizon. However, it isn't the only one. There are a lot of other metaverses, which are clearly more on that later. You will be fascinated to hear that they give an unusual and immersive experience unlike anything else you find on the internet. Moreover, they develop frequent and broaden, offering endless research and interaction opportunities. With the new announcement of Facebook rebranding as Meta, you may have heard about the metaverse more often than ever before. But is this a new theory, or has it been around for a while? Let's now find out. So, we will first answer whether the metaverse is a new concept. In a brief, you will say no. The term metaverse has been around for many years and has been a fraction of the future conception for a while. In the science fiction novel Snow Crash, Neal Stephenson initially stamped the word metaverse in the early 1990s. During the first virtual reality explosion in the 90s, the UK grocery store chain Sainsbury assembled a VR shopping demo. So we can definitely say that virtual worlds have prevailed for a long time, particularly if you have attended online gaming in the past few decades. One of the most outstanding virtual gaming layouts, and a game that best illustrates the metaverse as we understand it today, is Second Life, launched in 2003. This game corresponds to an early 2000s role-playing game. It fulfills various positions imagined for the future where users are exemplified, and avatars can interact and hang out with each other in a virtual world. These virtual areas enable us to admire real-world experiences, such as clubbing and business conferences, among many more. The game furthermore has a virtual frugality and its currency. Another instance of the early editions of Metaverse that prevailed is the PlayStation Home, which was inaugurated back in 2008 but unfortunately shut down in 2015. Although it didn't take off anywhere, it is a fascinating example of what a corporate edition of the metaverse could glimpse like. Still, it underwent due to far more amusing virtual worlds on the PS3. Nevertheless, it does prefigure. You might be wondering about how to access Metaverse. Unfortunately, there are no solitary means of accessing the metaverse. Bagili, who is a cybersecurity expert, explains that numerous platforms deliver VR, augmented reality, and extended reality. Still, there is no solitary portal to utilize these. This has been directed to numerous tech corporations, giving several variations of experiences, be it gaming, shopping, virtual workspaces, or real estate. Platforms like Fortnite, Sandbox, Roblox, and Decentraland are a few instances. These worlds can generally be accessed through a VR headset where users can drive with the assistance of some controllers like voice controllers, eye movements, or motion sensing controllers. These establish an impression of physically being in the virtual world. To access the metaverse in action, we can glance at outstanding multiplayer games such as Horizon Worlds, Fortnite, and Rec Room. The broader and newer applications of the metaverse that tech corporations are researching are creating virtual stadiums to attend a football game, hosting concerts, or virtual shopping. Still, several specialists may contend we don't compel any such headsets to join the metaverse. We may be prepared to access the metaverse through smartphones identical to how we access the internet. Currently, data about being eligible to access the metaverse is risky. As we attain more knowledge about the exact, we may be competent to certainly distinguish a way of joining the metaverse. The metaverse is clearly more than virtual reality and video games. Although the metaverse has been inscribed as a more comprehensive and unreasonable virtual reality edition, the gaming world has already approved its fundamental form. For instance, the online game Fortnite. In the game, users have a subjective avatar to interact with other players, receive virtual currency, modify outfits, and more. According to Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella, the metaverse may be more than a solitary, consolidated metaverse. Instead, multiple outlets will be benefited, and it will be an exhibition of communities available on various equipment. It may surprise you, but you can also purchase land in the metaverse. The virtual estate is already a big industry. Global businesses and superstars like PwC, JP Morgan, Snoop Dogg, and Samsung already have virtual lands planned to be expanded for various reasons. Less than a year ago, the normal rate for a diagram of virtual land on Decentraland or Sandbox, another metaverse platform, was around $1,000, whereas today, that exact plot amounts to around $13,000. But how precisely can we purchase land in the metaverse? Let's talk about it now. The first point is to get a grip on cryptocurrencies like Ethereum or Sand, which is a game edition of the metaverse, the Sandbox, and Mana, which is related to the Decentraland platform. These two outlets are presently the most popularly recognized regarding acquiring virtual land. They have well-known organized corporations and idols, which are a fraction of their virtual worlds. Land investment can be accomplished rapidly on the platform, and any deals are listed via the transfer of NFTs. You will need a wallet that can stock this, such as MetaMask or Binance. Apart from these outlets, you can also purchase virtual land on the metaverse from third-party resellers such as OpenSea.io or nonfungible.com. The future quickly relies on the metaverse itself. Big companies, like Facebook, which is now a meta statement that the metaverse is the next big thing. Still, it is too soon to let out what the future would peak like. However, the notion of what precisely the metaverse will be in the future is quite new, and we will simply have to procrastinate to hopefully find out soon. So that's all for now. Let me know in the comments if you found this video useful. Also, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell notification icon to never miss one of our uploads. Also, hit the like button. Take care, we'll see you soon.